Streaming to both Facebook and YouTube right now. I attempted to do a stream to just Facebook earlier where I was hanging out and listening to music, and Facebook cut off the stream because I was obviously playing copyright music. I expected that from YouTube. I wasn't sure what was going to happen in a Facebook stream, but to those of you who hung out and watched me restring the guitar behind me for a little while, I figured, hey, let's tune in and at least let you hear what it sounds like now. I set it up with Burley Slinkies. Come on, focus. There we go. 5211s in drop C, which is quite light on a 24.75 guitar. But I figured I would just jump on right now and do a little stream with the Les Paul. So let's grab it. So I may have already burned my bridges with getting people to show up to a stream today by doing others. So I'm gonna go make dinner here in a little bit, but I figured I'd just come chug on this for 15 minutes or so. I've got both the Revv and the Morgan turned on at the moment, just because I haven't played it through the Morgan yet. I'm very curious. So loving the red channel on the Revv as always. And again, this is in drop C. And I forgot that I had myself on mute. I made myself a mute button so I can easily mute my guitar. But yeah, what I was just showing off was the relic there. But yeah, lost the room mic. Hopefully I'm back now. Thanks, Dallas. But yes, I turned 40 in a little over a month, and this guitar is even older than I am, so I am completing my transformation into Dad Rock riffs. However, I did get this and immediately set it up in drop C. So let's check out some more dirt tones, and then we'll again. I'm very curious to how it does some clean stuff because these pickups are super versatile. So Dallas asks, what's my thought on the scale length? So this is a 24.75. It is slightly shorter scale. Now, this isn't all that different to me. I don't notice anything really different than playing my PRSs. And I'm sure if I were to bounce back and forth between this and a 25.5 Fender or something more modern than that, it might be more of a transition. But honestly, my hands figure out where to go pretty quickly. It is, it's got plenty of slack in this, and that's why, again, with some slightly heavier strings, I still have a whole lot of slack on this. So it is a little slinkier in a feel perspective. And John says Chunk City, which is exactly everything I'm looking for in a guitar tone. Chunk City. So John says, love it. That this one is a keeper, and time to put the telly got out the other day, the little cabron, or little bastard, as we had, with the Filtertrons in it in the same tuning. I am really curious how that guitar would handle drop C. Like, I don't know. Like, drop C has been my standard tuning for so long. Now, as I get older, I keep tuning up and up and up. Like, I think, and my wife will probably hold me to this, I may have bought my last 7-string last year. And when I went through it that last time, I don't think I need to go that low. I just don't think it's in the style of music that I write ever again. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll just get a baritone 6 and scratch same itch and then sell that too. So, let's check out some clean tones on the Revv, and then we'll bounce over the Morgans as well. I think tracking stuff with those two would be delicious. Yeah, the tones are so different. Just that bright pickups in that telly versus kind of the dark and rich thing. And Dalton just showed up, who has the sickest collection of Les Paul Silverburst that I own, and I'm waiting for the bubble to drop on these being worth like $8,000. So maybe he'll eventually sell one to me. So that would be dope. Thanks for tuning in, man. It really does come alive in drop C. I was a little nervous on how it would hold up. I don't want to make any nut modifications or anything like that, and everything seems to be doing pretty okay at 52 to 11. how's the Revv? It sounds awesome. So, I'm just going to be honest. The Revv is absolutely fucking incredible. Every time I think I have found all the sounds that there are here, I find more. So, it's the fact that it sits here and it's got 4 channels. It's got every tone under the sun that I might want. It's getting way more play than anything that I own right now. Is it my absolute favorite tone? Like, does it actually beat out the dirty channel on the Omega? I don't know. But it sits here. It's a perfect studio amp. It's super quiet, and I have everything with a MIDI controller right here at the flip of a switch. So, I mean, that's just the red channel. That red channel also has 3 other modes on it, and this is just kind of the most saturated recto sound that I've got out of it. I'm going to throw it on the purple channel here and play some super tight chugs. And then the green channel and clean channels are really, really sick. It's expensive at $3,300 for this amp, but it's worth every cent. If you think of everything that you're getting inside of this amp with... again, 3 modes per channel, or 2 on the clean, I suppose you could say. Built-in load box, 10-watt mode. There's nothing that this amp can't do. And if you could only own 1 amp, I would be really hard-pressed not to tell somebody to buy this one. So, all right, on that note, let's check out the purple channel. We've had our first Beavis and Butthead style moment on this channel. Load box. I did say load box, and it's true. It has a built-in torpedo load box in it. It does. The purple channel's significantly tighter, as you can hear, compared to the red channel. But I am loving both of these tones. They're just super, super different. And again, having them at this push of a button is amazing. All good, man. That was hysterical. I have rules. If it's funny, it's always allowed on my channel. So if it's funny, I'm into it. Absolutely. All right, let's check out some crunchy green tones. I bet you I can nail STP with this fairly easily. And now, again, I'm a full step down of where most STP songs are. but this is probably going to sound awesome. I have not tried this yet, so I'm excited myself. I have a bit too much room reverb in that tone for that. Let me pull the mix down in the reverb, or I'll just turn it off for the time being, I think. The tuning is holding up surprisingly well on this. I won't say I'm like surprised by that, but it is a nice. It's nice to have that happen. So, all right, pulled some of the reverb out of this green channel. Alright, now just remember, that's the, I mean, there's still a clean channel, but that's high gain on the low gain channel. There's so much gain in this amp. Drew says it sounds crunchy. Yeah, the green channel here, super crunch. It's the first actual crunch channel I've actually really begun to like, so I'm very pumped about that. Let's check out some clean tones, and then I'm gonna get out of here and go figure out some food. All right, you see blue channel there. And I'm gonna kill the compressor that I have on this channel. All right, that is the bridge pickup. Let's check out a bunch of ambient stuff going on with this as well. And let's do what we do. Go to the neck pickup, and I would likely roll back some volume and tone off of that neck pickup. I mean, if that doesn't sound like I just plugged into an entirely different amp, I don't know what does. I'll have to go learn the Simple Man intro with this setup, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be ideal for some cleans and some crunch. All right, let me flip on the Morgan, and let's check that out before I go. All right, need to check where the level is on this bad boy. that's the Morgan, which is, again, one of the best clean amps in the entire business. And this is the Revv. Morgan. The biggest difference between the Morgan and the Revv is that the reverb is running into the front of the Morgan because it does not have an effects loop. Now it has built-in reverb, which I could go turn on, but everything is being run by the Fractal right now. So it does have a different tonal quality, but the Les Paul sounds great in everything. Just love that response out of the Morgan. Revv. Response is just faster from the Morgan. I could get lost in this all day. So before I do that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and kill the stream for now. Thanks for tuning in to those of you who did, and if you were watching this back at a later date, thanks for tuning in for that too. And if you made it all the way to this far and you're watching later, craziness, but thank you. Do all the things. Like this video, smash the subscribe button so you're notified when I go live, which has been a couple of days a week as of late after I get off done with my work. I'll pull up some of these badass guitars and play through some of these badass amps and just hang out and answer questions. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you very, very soon. Later.